We have a very special video for you today. We're going to be restoring a Toyota MR2 1989. I was getting my oil serviced at a Jiffy Lube, and they didn't latch the hood, and so when I drove off to the interstate, the hood flew up and smashed the windshield, and I've never had it worked on since, so took it into my own hands. Not that many miles on it either, so it's a nice car. Looks pretty nice underneath, but pulling the gas tank out, actually ended up ripping off the feeder tube on accident, or the filler neck. And these are some of the fuel lines I had to remove. I'm not too sure what goes to what really, but it's self-explanatory to some extent. That right there, that has the horizontal thing on it right there, yeah, that goes to the horizontal tube or flat line going up there, so that one's kind of easy to see there, but the rest you just kind of have to feel for or look up or look in the manual, etc. Yeah, I actually ripped that off. Ridiculous. So as we got that gas tank out, there's just a couple Phillips head screws that hold the fuel pump in, and as you pull this out, oh my gosh, mine was just rusted to pieces. Just so disgusting. The underneath of the car did not look like this either, so I'm not too sure how the inside of the fuel tank got like that. But, I mean, just disgusting. Look at that thing. Definitely needs to be cleaned. I'm glad that the metal is still intact, so I can still use this thing. Gonna have to clean this up. You can see the ground is completely rusted off. The positive cable isn't even connected anymore. Right there, that green wire. I mean, just so rusted. Yeah, let's look at that thing. God, it is growing something on there. And here's the old fuel pump here. And look inside. Oh, you can see the ground wire. You can see the rust everywhere. Whew, the gasket is in not the best condition at all. Definitely needs to be replaced. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean that up. And luckily it's just in that one pan area there where it looks like it has the most damage, but look at this fuel pump, just absolutely destroyed, dilapidated to its finest. Covered in gunk, needs to be replaced. I love this car too. It's too cute. Yeah, I didn't mean to snap the filler neck off. It just kind of happened there. And here is the fuel pump, also dirty as ever. Kind of took a brush to it, but it really didn't do anything justice here. So what we're gonna need to do is get the new fuel pump. Comes a little kit, new tube, this little rubber thing, and whew, that old one right there definitely needs to come off. Yeah, can't believe that was on there, or it didn't rip apart or something. But now you got that new thing to put on there. But why would you put new materials on that old disgusting thing? Whew. I mean, you can see, you just scratch it one time and those flakes just come right off. So, and exposing some good metal too. So, nice that we have something to work with. I mean, you literally can just touch it and it just flakes right off. Look at that. Ugh. No, I shouldn't be scratching metal on metal, but just look at that. Oh my gosh. You can practically just scrape. Oh my gosh. Gross. And this right here is the positive cable that's going to supply your power. Then the ground is attached through the back. Anyways, try to clean this up with a little bit of brake clean and a brush. Got some okay results, but I'm definitely going to have to come back with a Scotch-Brite or a sponge, try to get a bit more of that rust off, because it will continue to grow. but I feel like I can definitely get this in working condition. A lot better than what it used to look like. And here's the new fuel pump. It's supposed to be at that power line is supposed to be attached there. And we dropped our ground, or the ground came off or rusted off somehow. Disgusting in there. I need to clean that stat. And I couldn't do it without my favorite tool when working on cars. This little water pipe catcher kind of thing to catch your hair with or something. It literally does the trick every time. You can use a magnet or whatever, but this thing really just does it every time. I love this tool. Yeah, and there's our ground. Definitely gonna have to get a new ground, maybe even a new wire, some new positive wire in there. But that thing is toast. Just cooked. And it attaches here, and then it goes through that hole in the back, like such. You'll wire that onto the new pump. I believe the bolts are different sizes as well on the fuel pump, so you know which one's the power and which one's the ground. But just gonna scrape some of the rust off here and show you how you literally just put that feeder in there and you pull it out, and oh my gosh, just caked on there. Let the camera focus here. And you can see it's just caked on there. We got to clean that out. But of course, that's not the only thing we got to worry about. There is the gas level. Tells you how much gas is in your tank. And that is just absolutely gross, caked on with rust, growing some other type of stuff. And there is a glass bulb in here of some sort. Some fancy stuff, but that is shattered, unfortunately. Ooh. Looks like the float is still okay though. I think a new one of these is like twice as much as a fuel pump. It's like 200 something for the original one on eBay, I'm pretty sure. But those gaskets definitely need to be cleaned up and replaced. But not too bad on this side. You know, some specks in there can be wiped out, but definitely had to get to work on cleaning this rusty pan in here. You can't have rust going. I mean, it's going to continue to grow, but just get out as much as you can, really, is all you can ask for. And I need to clean that up as well. Some Scotch-Brite, just get to scrubbing. Whew. I mean, look how much of a difference. The rust was just caked on in there. And now we're going to have to replace the wires on this fuel pump. And this is how the gasket should go in the bottom. I could still hit it with the Scotch-Brite. Still needs to be cleaned up. But, I mean, that power supply was just rusted off. And there's the ground. Gotta go get a new one. And we're off to the store. I'll see you when we get back.